Prince John grew rich by taking from the poor, and he alone could hunt the deer that roamed from shore to shore.
Our play now tells of Robin Hood, who fought against this law. Against Prince John he took his bow and gave his heart to the poor.
That so lustily sings the language of God in my church.
Who be this monk without an abbey?
My name be Michael Tuck, and I quarreled with my abbot, who abandoned our vows and used our faith to become rich and powerful, while the poor went hungry.
You are a man after my own heart and bow. Come join with me in my brave company. My outlaws are good men and true. We miss the word of God. We shall call you Friar Tuck. Yes, the word of our Lord is important, but no less so than to our ears is music. Meet Alan a Dale, our minstrel and balladeer, who wandered into our group with the assurance we would return him to his bride-to-be.
I welcome you to our humble abode, Sherwood Forest.
And a hearty welcome from me, Will Scarlett.
And me, Will Stutley.
And if you're ever in need of a wrestler, here I am, David of Doncaster.
The sheriff and his men one day rode out to keep the law, and at the house of Much the Miller they beat upon the door.
Open up, in the name of Prince John and the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yes, I'm coming. What do you want?
I am the Sheriff of Nottingham, and I come to uphold the laws of our good King John. Here in Sherwood Forest you have killed the king's deer. 3 years ago you lost 2 fingers for the same offense, and now you must come with me to the court in Nottingham to answer for your crimes.
No, you must not harm him. How shall we live? We have a daughter, too.
Out of my way, woman. This man has wronged the king. Is it so wrong to feed one's wife and child?
Yes, the king's expense it is wrong.
You'll find him in the castle of Nottingham.
Stop! What will become of us?
Don't worry, Mother.
'Tis I, Will Scarlett, your friend, and I cannot help but witness the injustice that herewith has been done today.
Good Will Scarlett, the sheriff has taken away my husband, and now we are lost.
There is help at hand. My master is Robin Fitzooth of Locksley Hall. Let us away and speak with him.
I shall avenge my father, for I am as strong as any man.
Robin Fitzooth, I have heard his heart is warm and fair.
To Locksley Hall that summer eve, guests came from far and wide to honor Robin Fitzooth and Marion, his most beautiful bride.
Let us toast! Robin and Marion will be wed today. We thank you, Alan Adele. Now please sing us a song. Fair voice is the finest in all the land.
As you wish, my lady. Sommarisa kommene lurising kubu. Groweth sad and bloweth mad and spring the wooded who. Sing who kommene lurising sated after long without a kaiser groweth mad. Small extended lucken and disease who goes. How played out the long was else against the cuckoo to strong and dead and monkey man. So sing the cuckoo is fast against the cuckoo. The stick that never knew. The stick that never knew.
Bravo, Alan! And now let us toast to King Richard the Lionheart.
They love your brother Richard.
Their foul tongues should be cut out.
Your Majesty, we shall soon have this villain, Robin Fitzooth, in the Tower of Nottingham.
My dear Sheriff, if you bring this Prince of Thieves to Nottingham Castle today, I promise that you will never lack for anything.
Goodwill Scarlet, what news?
Robin, my friend, I bear with me the wife and daughter of Much the Miller. The sheriff has taken Much to Nottingham Castle, where I fear he will be punished for trying to provide food for his family.
You're both safe here. You must stay with Marion. And you, daughter, will come join us and learn about the forest.
Thank you, kind lord and lady. My task to avenge my father has begun.
Patience, today is my wedding. Tomorrow we shall be off to Nottingham to free your father.
Now Robin had been uncertain and placed his men nearby, in case uninvited guests should be afoot and in disguise.
In the name of Prince John, this ceremony must stop. Captain, read the mandate.
Be it known to everyone that Robin Fitzooth, known also as Robin Hood, has helped the enemies of Prince John and is hereby declared an outlaw.
My good sheriff, this mandate has no seal from Richard our king.
This man has helped those who would wrong the king. Even harbors the family of Much the Miller, who as we speak is waiting his fate in Nottingham Castle.
Here and now, Robin Fitzooth ceases to be. You have called me Robin Hood, and now you will fear this name. Good Lady Fitzwalter, you are Marion's mother. Please care for her until Richard our king is back in England, and I have been pardoned.
I will not let my daughter marry an outlaw, but shall care for her until King Richard has pardoned you. This way, Robin!
The villain, he will die for this!
Robin Hood is no villain. He is a noble man, the best bowman in all England. It will not be easy to catch him.
Hold your tongue, Friar Tuck. You speak against Prince John.
I speak for all the people of England, and they will win. But now I shall go where I am welcome.
We'll catch that Prince of Thieves. Back to Nottingham.
The years went by, and Robin Hood lived deep in Sherwood's cover. He fought the bad and helped the good, a hero like no other.
What news then, Alan?
Nothing new. It's long since we heard from Richard our king. Then I must go to Nottingham to see what has happened to our king.
Remember, Robin, the last you were in Nottingham to save Much the Miller, the only life that escaped was yours.
Yes, sad I am about your father, but at least we have you, his daughter.
I'm grateful I am to be here, Robin.
If you are to go, you must not go alone. Robin, take me with you. No, you must stay here. There is much to be done.
Farewell, and God be with you.
Stand back and let the better man cross first.
You think you're a better man than I am? If you touch your bowstring, I'll beat your hide into butter.
You bray like a donkey. If I were to bend my bow before you could strike a blow, there'd be an arrow through your proud heart.
You speak like a coward. I have no weapon to fight with except this plain wood staff.
Hold on. No man calls me a coward. I'll leave my bow and arrows on the banks and cut myself a stake to fight with. Then we'll see for sure who is the better man.
Take your time. I'll still be waiting here when you get back.
The man who falls into the stream first is no man at all.
I hope you need a bath, because you're going to get one, needed or not.
Give me your hand. I admit it then. You're as brave as you are big.
And you took your beating without a whimper.
Good master, look at you. You're soaked to the skin.
This fellow here has knocked me into the water and given me a good thrashing besides.
What?
Stop, my merry men. Bottle thine anger. Why would we harm such a good and brave fellow? Will you join my band? You will share whatever good fortune comes our way.
Ha! Not me. Unless you can handle a bow and arrow a lot better than you can handle a staff.
I can scarcely believe my ears. But still, I will give in to you as I have never given in to another. Cut a piece of white birch bark and pin it to an oak tree 80 yards away. Borrow a bow from one of my men. Then we'll see for sure who is the better man.
Match that if you can.
Match it? I'll do better than that.
By the rood, you splintered my arrow. I'll follow any leader who can shoot like that. Who are you?
Robin Hood.
The very man I was seeking. I'll serve you with all my heart.
Then I have gained a good man today. What is your name?
Where I come from, they call me John Little.
John Little? John Little? That's no name for a tiny fellow like you. From this day forth I christen you Little John.
Little John it is.
friends, I am with melancholy these days. Sad I am we could not save your father, Much the Miller, and Prince John must answer for his death. And though I miss nothing of my old life, my heart still aches for that maid of noble degree, my fair Marian. Come now, Alana Dale, can you lift my spirits with one of your ballads?
That I can surely do, my friend and Prince Robin. For I come from many generations of storytellers who often told tales when the world was one empire and the Saxons and Normans were ruled by the Romans. Now imagine, if you will, a scene at the home of a wealthy Roman soldier. Inside with its atrium, pillars, open courtyard, garden, and mosaic floors, lives a family whose household is just about to be turned upside down.
My name is Mercury, and I'm an immortal god. My father is the almighty Jupiter. Today, he is in a playful mood. In the house dwells Amphitrio and his wife Alcmena. Amphitrio has been off to war, and Alcmena is home alone. Well, not quite alone. You see, my father Jupiter is visiting her, pretending he is her husband Amphitrio, who has just returned from war. Why is Jupiter doing all this mischief? I'll tell you. Jupiter's father and mother were mortals, and he gets tired of eating ambrosia, the food of the gods, and yearns for some mortal food. Jupiter is dressed exactly as Amphitrio would be dressed, and therefore Alcmena suspects nothing. She is busy preparing a delicious dinner for him, thinking he is her husband. I am dressed as Saucia, the servant of Amphitrio, and my job is to keep people away from the house, while my father is eating his delicious dinner as he impersonates Amphitrio. The feather in my cap will help you distinguish me from the real servant Saucia, and the golden tassel in my father's cap will help you distinguish him from the real Amphitrio. The person approaching seems to be the real Saucia. My job is to keep him away from the house. I'll hide him inside to see what he's thinking.
My name is Saucia. I'm the servant of Amphitrio, a rich man. My master's ship just arrived in the harbor, and he has sent me into town to prepare a hero celebration for him.
Good grief, he's heading towards the house. I must stop him. You, get away from that.
What did you say?
What is your business at this door?
My business is my master's business.
Go away.
Why can't a servant go into his own master's house?
Who is your master?
My master is the famous war hero, Amphitrio, whose ship just arrived in the harbor, and in the morning will come to visit his wife, Alcmena.
Very, very funny. A pack of lies.
My errand is a true one. I'm his servant, Saucia.
Ha ha ha! How dare you have the nerve to say you are Saucia when I am Saucia?
Ow, help, help, ow, 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 help, help, help.
Now what's your name?
Any name you like.
Now you are making sense. I knew I was the only servant in this house whose name is Saucia. Now scamper home to your ship in the harbor.
Okay, I'm going home to the harbor, even though that really isn't my home. This fellow really does look like me. Strange, very strange.
My beloved wife, the dinner was delicious. You outdid yourself. Now please forgive my sudden departure, but a war hero like myself has many things to do.
But Amphitrio, you just returned after such a long time.
Now, dear, I will be back very soon. Sooner than you think.
Your conduct is...
Now, dear, you must let me go. Look, here's a present I forgot to give you. I personally defeated my enemy, and here's his drinking bowl. Here's his drinking bowl. Just for you.
Yes, it's lovely. Thank you, dear. Dawn will soon be here, Master. Time to leave.
Get a move on with you, Saucia.
I'm moving, sir, I'm moving.
Husband!
With joy your Amphitrio greets you. You are the noblest wife in all of Rome. You are without equal. Have you been in good health? Are you glad to see me?
Why such a long speech when you just said goodbye a few moments ago?
I don't understand. I haven't seen you today.
Just a few moments ago, you said you're a war hero and that you had to return to your men. Why are you able to return so soon?
Alsmina, what are you talking about?
For heaven's sake, I welcomed you home with open arms earlier today. And you were there too, Saskia.
She's off her rocker.
I heard that.
I think my wife has gone insane.
And you deny giving me a bowl?
May the gods help us. I never gave you a bowl.
Yes, you gave me a bowl. I will show you.
If she is the bowl, then what she says is true. Impossible. The bowl is in the box with our seal upon it, unbroken.
Now, are you satisfied?
Saskia, I believe I'm going mad. Saskia, open the box. It's gone.
It's not gone, it's here.
Okay. Now who gave you the bowl?
You gave me the bowl just before you returned to your ship.
I feel something strange is happening.
Yes, you are right. I'm going to investigate this whole matter. Saskia, I'm going to go find a lawyer.
Mistress, now that we're alone, tell me, do I have a double? And is he in this house?
You'll see double if I hit you in the eye. Now, out of my sight.
Hello. Alsmina, my dear wife, I am back.
Go away.
You are upset.
Don't you think I have a right to be upset after all the things you said to me?
Saskia, go and tell the captain of the ship to come to my house for lunch.
I'll go prepare the luncheon.
I have them both fooled. They think I am the real Amphitrio. Mercury, hear me wherever you are. When Amphitrio returns, think of something to keep him away from the house while I am eating my lunch.
Out of my way, everybody. I've urgent business for my father, Jupiter. I'm going to place a garland upon my head and sit upon the roof and pretend I'm crazy.
I could not find a lawyer anywhere. I'm going to the house to ask my wife some direct questions. Open this door. I insist you open this door.
Who is it knocking, please?
It is me. What are you doing on the roof? Is that you, Saskia?
Yes, it's yours, Saskia. What do you want?
What do I want?
That's what I said. What do you want?
I'll tan your hide for this impudence.
Allow me to pour a libation. To your very bad health.
May the gods strike you dead.
That's unlikely.
Get around He really is crazy. Now what do you have to say for yourself?
I'll see if my master wishes you to enter his house.
Saskia, are you completely batty? Who do you think your master is?
What a silly question. Amphitrio is my master, of course.
I should hope so. And now your master has come home and wishes to enter his house.
I know that. My master came home last night and is already within.
Is that so? Well, kindly ask your master if you'd please come out and speak with me.
As you wish, sir.
Now grab that scoundrel. I'll catch him eating my food in my house.
I regret to inform you that my master cannot see you right now.
Help! Merciful gods! Help!
Help is on its way. What a racket! Husband, why have you left the house again? We were just ready to sit down for lunch. What is wrong, Amphitrio? Remember you said it was all a joke?
A joke? A joke to be shut out of my own house? Have a crazy servant dump ice water on me?
I truly think you're mad. I agree, madam. Shall I fetch a doctor or shall I dump more water on his head?
Get away from here, you scoundrel!
I think he's mad. Truly mad. I'll try to coax him back into the house and send for a doctor.
Greetings, you Alsmina. I know you must be happy to welcome back your husband, the war hero. It is most pleasant to see you two reunited. Well, Saskia, you returned from the ship much faster than I did.
I came on winged feet, Captain.
I am ready, Amphitrio, for the luncheon you invited me to. I am most ravenous.
I can't believe wife. Who's the man in the house that you're entertaining?
No man is in the house. No man has entered this house today but you.
Alsmina, my dear wife, why have you left the house?
Amphitryo? Amphitryo?
This is an imposter! Blefaro, grab him! Now, just a moment, Blefaro. How can you be sure who the real imposter is? I say he is! He is! He is! He is the imposter! He is the imposter! He is! This is too much for me to decide! Now I shall go in to comfort my wife. Whatever shall I do? Dear God, tell me what to do. Indeed I will. Master, are you alright? I think I'm dead. Can you stand up? Not if I'm dead. No, Master, you're not dead. Fear not, Amphitryo. It was I who visited your faithful wife. Blame not Alsmina, for she thought I was you. Even the gods have their playful moods.
Well, the gods are not the only ones in a playful mood. I hear there is to be a shooting match in Nottingham, and the winner will receive a silver arrow with a golden head. Such an arrow would suit me well.
Now in his mind, the sheriff thought that when such matches were, the outlaw's stout, beyond all doubt, would be the bowman there.
Make sure that you have 2 soldiers for every one of Robin's men, so that the Prince of Thieves will not escape again.
Master, I've often gone disguised into Nottingham to see my sister, who is a servant at the sheriff's house. When I last spoke with her, she said, "Go tell your master Robin Hood that the sheriff means to kill him at the great shooting match. It is all a trick to get a hold of Robin Hood. I heard him talking about it to the captain of the guards last night."
Well, I'm sure I can muster up a bit of Roman blood in me, and like the gods, find a disguise.
The merry men, with only mantles green, behind them they would leave, and as the play suggests, took up disguise, so the sheriff would them not perceive.
One wore gold, another red, one yellow, another blue. Thus in disguise to the exercise they dispatched to see what would ensue.
We must go to the match in 2s and 3s to mix with other people, or the sheriff will soon guess who we are in spite of our disguise.
For it is time for the match to begin. Everyone is waiting for you.
About how many men are there?
About 800.
Is Robin Hood there and any of his men, think you?
Nay, not a man of his. There are many strangers and a good number of the king's foresters, but not a man in the green of Robin Hood. Your Honor, if we do not begin at once, we will not finish today. Well, I suppose we must begin, but I thought surely he would come.
Let the royal archery contest begin.
Archers, take your arrows and await Prince John's command.
Take aim, noble archers. A silver arrow with a golden tip is the prize. I long to see good sport this day. Begin the contest.
Ready, aim, fire.
The crowd cheered. Blue jacket, then brown. A third cried, brave yellow. But the fourth man said, yon man in red, in this place he has no fellow.
That hooded man in red has hit the bullseye.
Of course it was Robin Hood, for he was clothed in red. At every shot, the prize he got, his aim was sure and dead.
Dear young man, you have certainly earned this arrow as your prize. My husband and I look forward to seeing you at future matches.
Thank you, my lady, and I am sure I will be seeing you and your honor again.
Well, that was a grand time we had today.
Yes, but all I care is that yon sheriff may surely know that it was I, Robin Hood, who bore his arrow away.
I advise you then to write a letter to the sheriff. Tell him that we were all there, and that you were the man in red who carried off the prize. When you have written the letter, send it to Nottingham.
Good advice, but how are we going to send it? Our messenger could not get out of town before the sheriff had read the letter and seized him.
It is easy enough. Write your letter, address it to the sheriff, and I'll stick it on the end of an arrow and shoot it into town.
Bravo, bravo, for little John and his big ideas.
The errand it was full for the sheriff the letter had. When it he read, he scratched his head and raved like one that's mad.
At last news came from lands afar. King Richard was now free. John in anger flew and raised a fighting company.
Among the men who joined his side were bishops staunch instead, and Hereford was the first of those to come to Prince John's aid.
I knew it would be dangerous to be alone in Sherwood Forest. How much further is Nottingham?
A good 3 miles, my lord.
If only we had help. Once we reach Nottingham, Prince John and the sheriff will give us their protection from marauding thieves. But who is that ahead?
It is a tall man wearing a palmer's cloak.
Good day. Who are you, and what do you want?
I'm waiting for help to get through the forest. May I join you?
Well, good sir, what is your business?
I'm a palmer returning from the Crusades, and now I'm on my way to Nottingham. But I'm lost. May I join you?
Yes, you may join us. We will be there in an hour. What are you doing? Eating the king's venison? This is a grave crime.
Mercy, pardon me. I'm a poor shepherd with a family to feed.
Prince John will have you hanged for this. This is no time for music.
My lord bishop, the music is for our ears and not yours. What is the matter, Robin?
The bishop refuses a poor man any mercy and wants to hang me.
Cut off his head and bury him under a tree.
Mercy, mercy.
There's no mercy for the likes of you, Bishop. We've been expecting you. Come accompany us for your last meal.
This is an outrage.
Good Robin Hood, I'm not a friend of the bishop. I rode with him because I lost my way.
Good Palmer, I have no quarrel with you. Come eat with us.
Not far away in Robin's camp, Maid Marian did await, for she had fled to join her love, as they were bound by fate.
Prince John heard how the gentle maid sought to be with Robin her amour. He seized his sword, he seized his chance, to settle an old golden arrow score.
Robin will be back soon. He received news that the Bishop of Hereford would pass through the forest. We shall have guests this morning.
Maid Marian, I can hear something over there. Here's the sword Robin gave you.
So here is a tiger's in a den. There's no escape.
Back, you cad. I can fight as well as any man.
Now I have you.
You have my hand.
Robin Hood.
I don't have a sword. Slay him not, but bind him and put him in the cave. Are you hurt, Marion?
You arrived just in time, Robin.
My Lord Bishop, you have dined with us and I am in a generous mood. Please pray for King Richard's speedy return and pay us and be gone.
I have little money with me, not but 200 pieces of silver, and yet they are not even mine. I carry them to help Prince John.
Search him. And you, good Palmer, do you also have money? All we collect goes to King Richard.
I have little, but you may have it, as it goes to a cause that is close to my heart.
Not a penny of yours shall we take. But won't you join us against Prince John?
I cannot, for I go about the king's business.
And here is someone who goes about the devil's business.
Richard, King Richard, you are here to punish your own brother?
Release him. Leave now, for I have no desire to look upon you and the misery you have brought upon my loyal subjects. Stand, my loyal friends. My brother called you outlaws, but it is he who is the renegade, and has not ruled justly in my absence. It is my honor to pardon you all.
There is one last story that we must tell.
For you cannot leave till all's not made well.
Maid Marian joined Robin under the greenwood tree.
And King Richard blessed them in holy matrimony.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
All hail Robin and Marian, King and Queen of Sherwood Forest.
So, folks, you have the programs. You have the programs, but they do not do justice to all the people who helped. And it really, Anne, where are you? We would like Mrs. Ratsep to come up here, please. This is Music of the Spheres. Mrs. Sargent, way over there in the dark there.
And
We also, those flowers are from the Fendell, and these flowers are from the class.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And really, folks, I mean, I say this, I know, every year, and Anne has been with us and with me for now 6 years in the costume room back there, and it is always a miracle to produce these fantastic costumes. And if they aren't in those boxes that are, you have to go in there and dig through them to understand what it takes to bring them out. Anne makes them, and she's up to the last minute if there's a stitch that needs to be made or we need any kind of headpiece, she's there to make it. So, you know, clothes make the men and the women, that's for sure. So thank you, Anne. Other little thank yous, and one goes to Mrs. Diwar-Kudzi, who came in and helped us do with our blocking. Dan Hemmer, who grew these trees with the help of Mr. Booker there. And right here, I am surprised she's not being picked up by Spielberg here.
Thank you, Jim.
Just for a minute. Mr. Markle, I have another gift for him. You don't know him, but I have a gift for him, and he helped us with quite a bit of the comic support here. It's wonderful. And who else do I have here? I think. Kathy Lou also helped us with the costume. Where are you? And one more for Mr. Booker over there.
Who else?
Mr. Booker for the trees, the branches. The bark was a different story.
And we have, last but not least, Miss Fendell.
And we've been asked before we won't go yet, to leave 3 rows of chairs for the teacher training program tonight, and everything else can be dismantled, but 3 rows should stay. And just a moment, now, you want to give them to them? Maybe they should take them when they go out of the door, because they'll get lost or up at the classroom when they leave the classroom. Yes. All right, so I think that's all. We'll be off to the party.
Thank you.